Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Q&A Wednesday. Today we have a question that comes from Jenny, who is curious about how to forgive yourself from past mistakes. So this is a great question. There's a lot to it. We've all been there before. We've done something we're not proud of or something we regret. And I know that I've definitely had more than my fair share of things that I wish I could take back. Relationships I've been in, hurtful words I've spoken to people, and just some poor decisions that I've made. But, the fact is, making mistakes is a part of life and growing. So although we may get stuck in dwelling on these mistakes, it's really crucial to permit ourselves to forgive and to move on. So I'm not saying that you're going to heal right away or, tomorrow, but you can definitely start the process right now in this moment. So first things first, I want you to realize that you are in control of your thoughts. We talk about this a lot, but it's so true. So understand that the hurt feelings, guilty thoughts, and the sickening stress you feel whenever you think about your past mistake is what is actually causing you to feel bad. It's not necessarily what you did in the past, but your reaction to it in the present moment. So it's really crucial to understand that the past is the past. And I know that's so much easier said than done, but ultimately there's nothing that we can do to change what has happened. What happened in the past served as a really valuable lesson to us in one way or another. Perhaps if we had had the knowledge or the skills that we possess now, we would have done things differently. But how are we supposed to know at the time? That's the thing. We couldn't have known. So we did the absolute best that we could for where we were in that current moment. So I want you to take a minute to get really honest with yourself about your present morals, beliefs, desires, and values. And whatever those are today, I want you to be sure that each action that you take moving forward is a reflection of those things. So also realize that whatever action that you took in the past, it was based on a slightly different set of morals, beliefs, desires, and values. And since the time of your mistake, those things have evolved. And, perhaps your morals have evolved because of what happened in the past. You've really become a better person and you've changed by making that mistake. And now you realize that it's no longer, or that mistake is not aligned with who you are today or who you desire to be. So that's a really profound realization. So perhaps if you hadn't have made that mistake, you wouldn't be where you are today and you wouldn't be who you are now. So really at the end of the day though, it's so important to cut yourself some slack and realize that you're not perfect. No one is. We're all human, and allow yourself to turn a new page in your book. So accept those past mistakes as just another part of your story. You ultimately have the decision of writing the rest of your story how you desire from this second on. So while you could spend the rest of your life, wallowing in your regret or being really upset about the past, where is that going to get you? How is that going to help you move forward? What kind of life will that mean for you? I don't think that would be a very good one at all. So ultimately, you have the power. You have the power to make your life the best it can be. So rather than choosing to punish yourself and hate yourself, choose to forgive yourself and to love yourself. So the worst thing that you can do is just to continue to let these negative thoughts replay over and over and over in your head. So whenever these thoughts might creep in, think kind and loving thoughts about yourself. There are so many amazing and great things that you've done with your life. So think about all the times that you did something kind, that you made someone happy, or that you did something that you were super proud of. Those are the thoughts that you should hold close to you, and those are the things that you should really focus on. When you focus on all of the amazing things that are surrounding you and, that you get to experience every day, more of those things are going to be attracted to you. So just continue to be thankful and practice gratitude on a daily basis in terms of everything that you do have in your life. And if you keep, really focusing on what you desire to attract to your life and how you desire to live moving forward, you're going to live a life that you absolutely love. If you continue to dwell on the past and on those negative things that have happened, you're really just going to continually torture yourself. And that's just not living. We're here in the present moment, and we are so, lucky to have time right here, right now. So really just appreciate that time and make the most of it. You can't go back. We can only go forward, and we can only move forward by making the best of this present moment and being where we are right now. So really just focus on who you are now, where you are now, and do the best that you can do with all that you have. So that is my advice for Q&A Wednesday, and if you guys have any additional questions, I would love to hear them. So be sure to submit via the link that I'll post below the video. And if you have any other advice or any ways that you handle, dealing with mistakes and kind of moving forward, I would love to hear them. So be sure to mention them in the comments.